Okay, there are people whose lives become a kind of compass for the rest of us. Not because they shine with perfection, but because they illuminate what it means to live with intention. One person that stands out is Mother Teresa. She's one of those rare souls. I admire her not as a flawless figure, she was far from flawless, but as somebody who kept choosing love in a world that often forgets how. She once said, "Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love." Think about that. Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. That line alone could guide a lifetime, and it reminds me that goodness is measured not in scale, but in sincerity. And when I start getting depressed about the world, I think of all the good people, the millions of good people across the globe that are just trying to do the right thing. And Mother Teresa's wisdom had a way of stripping life down to the essentials. She said, "Peace begins with a smile." It wasn't naive, it was a reminder that peace is not a distant ideal, but a daily choice. A smile can be the first crack in the mirror someone wears to survive the day. And she understood that the smallest gestures can shift the atmosphere of a room, or even a home, or even a life. And I look up to her courage. She walked into places most people would avoid, not because she was fearless, but because she believed. Yesterday is gone, tomorrow has not yet come. We have only today, and let us begin. Her words were simple, but never simplistic. Kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. That's another quote from Mother Teresa. I've seen that truth in my own life. She understood the long reach of love and tenderness and compassion. She understood how powerful all these were: love, compassion, tenderness, understanding that life is fragile and delicate, and having that ultimate respect for life and what it can be. And I like this quote too. I saw several quotes. I'm going to get to one more quote at the end here, but first I wanted to give a quote from one of my favorite musicians, Bruce Cockburn, and this has stayed with me too, and this sort of has something to do with Mother Teresa's ideas. He said in one of his song lyrics, singer-songwriter Bruce Cockburn, he said, "I saw the hope in the hopeless, and that broke me open." There's something profoundly Mother Teresa-like in that line. And I see the hope in the hopeless is to look at the person the way she did, not through the lens of their wounds, but through their quiet, stubborn light still flickering inside them. My wife and I were walking downtown near our hometown, and there were some very needy gentlemen, and they were smiling and laughing and playing, and they may have been on drugs or something, but they just looked so happy and so full of hope, and something just was really, in those very needy people, I saw their humanity and that they wanted to be happy. So what I admire in Mother Teresa is she looks at these things. She looks at the whole person, even the very, very needy. And she said, one of my favorite quotes, getting back to her quotes, "Do ordinary things with extraordinary love." Do ordinary things with extraordinary love. A truth I try to carry into my own days. So, Mother Teresa, she understood loneliness. She understood terrible poverty. Yet she had this hope. Where did that come from? Where did that hope come from? Thanks for joining me today on the essay, Mother Teresa.